Alright, and welcome to Reg's farm. We like to do lots of things down on the farm. Occasionally we like to grow some carrots. Today though, we've got a very special pumpkin for you. Comes to his very own Steve.
I tell you what, his accents are so cringy.
Well, this week I have been mostly going to Alton Towers.
This week I have been mostly in Terra Salata.
Welcome to Scarefest 2017. Ooh.
We've come to Alton Towers, and yes, I brought a soap bottle. I feel ridiculous.
She was at the weary woods.
Everyone goes.
This Nemesis.
Okay, everyone start climbing.
These guys, honestly, seriously, children.
What time is it? I don't know where we're going.
It's Scaremaze time. So we're going to go do the Terror of the Towers.
Yes.
Then we're going to do subspecies.
No, we're not.
We're going to do that.
Altonville Mines.
Subspecies is last.
We're going in pumpkin order. So we're beginning with 4 of the pumpkins, and that is the Terror of the Towers.
And then we're going up to 5 pumpkins. Isn't 5 pumpkins the most pumpkins you can
Well,
get?
you would think, considering there isn't anything that is like 1. You know, it starts at 2. The what's it called? The House of Monsters. The House of Monsters is a 2. The Scare Zone is 3. That is 4, and then Altonville Mines is 5.
Altonville Mines.
That's the tale of the skin snatchers, Reg.
But I like my skin.
Well, who doesn't? Now, important thing.
Stick to you, like Steve called.
Me and Stephen were here last year, so we've experienced it all.
Yeah.
Reg hasn't been for 3 years.
I experienced it hard.
That's what she said.
I'm excited because I want to see how it holds up to Florida.
Yeah.
And the Resident Evil experience.
And the Resident
that we
Evil
did.
experience.
Go and watch that video.
Which is just unbelievably
Yeah.
scary compared to this.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And I'm Tiny Rick.
Yeah, and if I get a bag on my head at any point, like the blooming Resident Evil experience, sorry, I'm out.
Why do you always get picked on in these scare
I don't know. Every time.
It does
Every
happen.
time.
It's going to happen. By the end
Yeah.
of this night, you'll have a bag
Yes.
on his head. I guarantee it.
So,
If not by them, by us.
yeah, but we also have one more maze. There's a new maze.
What?
There's
Another 5?
a SW8 themed maze.
And that's 5 as well.
The welcoming. That's a 7 pumpkin. No, 6.
You're kidding.
Imagine if they brought in a whole nother pumpkin. We've just gone
What is measured out of 6?
6.
Give that
Eggs.
Legs.
Eggs in a standard punnet of eggs.
But I'm excited. I've got new pants.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Reg had a poorly bottom all week.
And now it's Saturday and it's time to not have a poorly bum anymore. Life is good.
Yes.
I'm gonna go.
Right. Anyway, 5 o'clock. First maze.
Goodbye.
Terror of the Towers. That was more terrifying than this is going to be. Right. It's time.
Now it's time.
Prepared?
No.
What is happening? We're going on a tour of the towers. It's all.
Whoa. Wow. Oh, I love this.
Oh, this is awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who knew all this was here? Tiny Rick scared.
No.
Tiny Rick's.
The residents inside will not touch you. Therefore, do not touch
It's getting darker.
Right, before they tell me off, Steve's at the back. This is going to be hilarious.
Genuinely at the back.
See you in a minute, 4 pumpkins.
I don't know. You know. I think
There was
there's a lot of people that should have been there that weren't.
Yeah,
there were loads of empty rooms.
I think having only been able to get that time correct, I think if we did that about 9 o'clock, I reckon there'd be more people in there.
I don't know. I don't see why.
Because there was loads of bits that just, like you said, there was places like hidey holes for people to be, and there just weren't there.
I don't see why the time would have made any difference though.
It's early, isn't it? Not everyone wants to be here now.
There was very little that was terrifying. The most terrifying thing was the smell.
Yeah. It was rather smelly.
Yeah, it was a bit close, wasn't it?
Bit close.
And I found the guy as well.
Oh yeah, they're always snorting is the go-to. Always snort.
I don't know why that's a thing.
Yeah, it's like
Why not?
snoring, isn't it?
It's just weird. It's not scary or
Nah,
terrifying.
I'd give that. I'd modify the 5 pumpkins now.
That was 4 pumpkins.
Was it?
That was definitely only a 3.
Maybe give it a 3.
Yeah, I think that's on a par with the House of Monsters.
Yeah.
Not that we've ever done it, but okay.
Disappointed.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully they get better.
Yep. Though the pumpkin level should definitely rise with the excitement and terror.
I'll rise your pumpkin level in a minute.
All right. Please, promises. So we're in the queue for 13. Do you remember when this first opened and it was Scarefest and they had scary stuff in the queue? And the scariest thing they did, and probably one of the scariest things I've seen here, there was just a lady stood over there, just
watching.
Just in a dress, just all bloodied and battered. It was. Where's Reg gone? There's Steve.
What's that?
I was just looking for you both.
Alright.
Yeah,
hopefully.
it was unsettling. It was very unsettling.
Hopefully, I don't disappear.
Hopefully he does. Forever. My dreams come true.
He did this better last time.
My wishes fulfilled. There is Steve.
Darkness falls. Hey, silhouette people.
Right?
Are you ready to have your skin snatched?
No. Well, we were at the Altonville Mines.
The Altonville Mines, the tale of the skin snatchers.
Excellent.
Yes. That's more terrifying than our last maze. Tiny Rick is about to have his skin snatched. That's more terrifying than the last maze. But
why is it always tongues with you?
Now, the odds are that one of us is going to get helmeted on this one.
It won't be you again because you got shouted at.
Helmeted. Yes, Reg, we're going to get helmeted.
What? I like my piece.
It's like being knighted.
It's like knighted, but with helmet.
Right, so it's not like a circumcision thing.
Would that terrify you?
Well, yeah. I like my skin. And it did say it was the skin snatchers. And I don't want them to snatch that skin.
This is going dark. Just like when Steve turns that light on.
Like, no.
Do not place your hands on the shoulders of the person in front of you.
Do not place
Join
it.
the Oblivion Mines.
Did you just say do not place
Do not.
So,
Awesome.
You can get touched.
Amazing.
a bit of a recap. So we've gone from not being able to be touched to being able to be touched. That's the difference between 4 pumpkins and 5 pumpkins.
I think that reinforces that the first maze was not 4 pumpkin worthy.
Yeah. So here's my question to you. What do you think going up from 5 pumpkins
To 6.
pumpkins is if the rule was from no touching to touching?
Touching me.
The difference is that they're allowed
Are they going
to...
to teabag you?
That would only be 5. No, that would be 6.
Yeah. The difference is they're allowed to actually grab you.
And just like lick your face.
You look really disappointed, Stephen.
Meh. See, I didn't want to tell you about this before we went in. So they had, last year when we came, a similar setup where you get the helmet. And you know that room where you go in where there's the lift room?
Yeah, and the lift wasn't working conveniently.
Yeah. Well, what happened last year is they put all the lights off and then the lamps were still on your head unit. And then all of a sudden they went off as well. And then basically the actors would come up into your face like this and wait
Like
for
I was
them
doing in Hex.
Yeah. And then and then they wait for them to come on and then the light would come on and they'd be stood there and like, but that just didn't happen.
Yeah, no, not a lot happened in it. There's a couple of people that like said you had a really cute beard when he was dressed as a baby, just a little nappy on, who stroked his face.
Baby with a beard.
That was the one good thing is that people were actually physically touching you and groping you, and the guy was like massaging my ears.
The one good thing
around.
was a man in his pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there was loads of places that you like there was no jump scares.
No.
Like there was loads of places for them though.
There were so many curtained places or like hidden little places where people jumped out, and there was nothing. We walked around and it looked nice, it looked pretty, like grim, but in a good
The
way.
lady was like, "Tell me I'm pretty," and I'm like, "You're pretty. I'm bored." 3.5 pumpkins.
Yeah.
That's what you said to her.
You look
No,
really,
I should have done.
really
I should have
Okay.
done now.
Well, now it's
That's how you get some aliens.
now it's subspecies.
I'm worried I'm just getting old, you know.
Yeah, disillusioned.
Yeah, it's just, I don't think it compares to Resident Evil and
Well.
Universal.
And last year.
Very true.
How do we get into this?
Onto subspecies. I'm just disappointed because my skin is still intact. There was no snatching.
I'm gonna take his face.
Oh. Right, this one has the bold statement of 6 whole pumpkins.
I'm
Yeah, but
expecting
we're
at least,
stepping everything down tonight, so
Yeah,
it's gonna
true.
be 4.5.
4.5.
I'm hoping for just at least, like a bit of a scare or something.
Well, last year I think it was 6 pumpkin worthy. It was great. I loved it. I'm not so sure.
Right, okay.
But let's see. Oh, red light. There you go. This is nice and sinister.
Red light.
Reds is curious why they've taken our bags
I've
off
had to take
us.
our bags off us and just got given a number 1.
Number 1. I think you'll be number 2 by the end of this. Probably not. Say goodbye.
Bye. Forever. Love you, Mum. That was a bit of fun, wasn't it?
You two found each other.
Yeah. Literally, and then he got separated from me again. She was like, no, that way, and pulled him away, and then I found him again and ran through us. No, that was quite fun.
Hang on, let me get some light. And you guys didn't get the fun, like run out at the end.
No, he did the chainsaw thing, but you know.
You were in a massive group of people.
Yeah.
I was literally on my own for half of that.
Weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was too. It was too
too many.
busy. It wasn't as good as last year.
No. Do you enjoy that one more than the rest?
Yeah. Good. Very much so. Very much so.
You would have enjoyed it more last year. I'm disappointed.
I was too busy enjoying
me.
like American ones this time last year.
As I predicted, I would give that 4 pumpkins.
Alright, a bit more pumpkins.
Not even the half.
No.
There was a bit where as I was walking out, the guy with the chain, because I'd already been walking through it the whole time, like, and he came up to me, he's like, rub, 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 and I'm like, and he goes to put it on my back, and I could feel it touching my back, and I was like, cheers.
Well,
Thanks, mate.
you're not in the spirit then.
No,
That's
so
why
he
you don't
ruined
enjoy
it for himself. He ruined it for
Yeah.
himself.
I had a bit where it was pitch black, and then suddenly just saw this tiny little light in the distance. I'm like, okay, well, that must be where I'm going. So I started heading towards it, and then the light went out, and I was like, oh, okay, hang on. And then suddenly the light came back on again, and it was there, and there was a man. I was like, oh, okay.
Imagine if that was your entire job, just standing there with a torch.
Oh,
What do
the
you do?
light.
I hold the torch.
I'm the light man this week. Great. But anyway, right, now,
Next week, he works in the restaurant.
the welcoming after a brief toilet stop, please. Before we head to the welcoming, scare zone, clowns.
Yeah, I bet you wish you looked like me, don't you, eh? Yes, you do.
That kid was crying quite a lot, and I saw the actor go up and think, oh shit, he won't be mean to it, and he just went, rah! She just went,
Worth it. Worth it. Apparently, Steve's been chosen.
I am the chosen one.
Love it, lots of fun.
I love the chosen one.
Not as much as me.
I love him with my heart.
Love him with my body part.
Genuinely can't see anything.
I just hoodwinked. Hi, Stephen. Bye, Stephen.
And there you go. Oh, wait, Steve. Look at that. It's like he's got a smile on his face.
Oh, I thought you meant the mark that they put on. I was like, oh my god, have I actually been marked?
No.
Apparently I got marked for death tonight.
That,
The one with the mark shall feel the blade.
That was
And
the first.
I'm also going to burn in flames.
That was the first one that really got me going. That was like.
It was
At some point, especially with the bag,
Yeah.
I was screaming at one point. I was like,
I know, and then I was like, oh, Steve behind me, and I was like, thought that's your hand, and I was like, oh, I'm glad you're still there, and the guy was like, that's not your friend, and I'm like, ah!
Right, so explaining the bag. They put a bag on your head and you can't see anything, and then there's a rope, and you just feel along with the rope.
Yeah.
I think that area we were in was only like a really.
Oh, it's tiny, but it was like round and round. That was a really long
Done
maze.
so well.
And open, really open.
Open, but not like the last one, not like subspecies where you didn't know where you were going.
No.
Like you had a path, but you kind of felt like it was a bit more free flowing because that was great.
I think
Yeah,
5
way better.
pumpkins.
Yeah, that was the highlight of it. That ends the night really well.
Yeah. Well and truly.
Yeah.
And I just mentioned to Danny, he was like, obviously, but at the end there was this rock that you were touching,
Yeah.
and that's to do with next year's ride.
Yeah,
Which it
yeah.
also says behind us here, which is great. But yeah, I had no
So
idea
theme
this
to
is themed,
the
but-
wooden roller coaster, but yeah, I think we make an agreement now that next year we only do new mazes
Yes. Oh my god.
because that was so expensive.
Yeah, for what it was.
I love you, Alton Towers, but so much money.
Bit rubbish.
And last year, the mazes that we went to last year were much better than the mazes that we were in.
But was it because they were new? I don't know.
No, no.
Okay. Well,
Better last year.
shall we finish this in the car?
All right.
Right.
do this.
In a bit. Would anyone like a fiendish fancy?
Oh!
I bought Halloween themed cakes, and by Halloween I just mean orange, because orange automatically means Halloween.
Oh, that's it, the fiendish. You had a really eerie glow on your face then.
Oh, they've been squished. They've been in my bag all day. Have we said all we need to say?
It was a really fun day. I've not been Alton Towers for ages, so I really enjoyed the Alton Towers bit. The scare mazes, first two were a bit rubbish. The Terror Towers, nowhere near as good as what it used to be
And
like 3-4 years ago.
teenagers.
The Alton Towers Mines, or the
Alton
Alton
Towers.
Man.
Alton Mines. That was a bit rubbish. The theming was nice, but there's just nothing happened in it. Literally no one.
Well, that's the
jumped out.
problem with Terror
No one
Towers.
done anything.
The theming's just, there's nothing really.
I haven't had one of these in years.
Okay.
And I tell
I'm
you
glad
what,
I could oblige.
I'm not,
My
because the
taste
noise
buds.
is horrendous.
my taste buds are doing.
Exploding right now.
They're doing little backflips at the moment. They're
Right.
doing parkour in my mouth.
Nice. But the last two scare mazes, the subspecies one was really fun when we all got separated.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that, and I enjoyed the very last one as well, the welcoming. That was good.
The only problem with subspecies, you seem to end up in a big group, and then by the end, when you're supposed to get chased out, you just all like do waltzed out.
Yeah.
Whereas I ended up at a certain point completely on my own, and then I made it through the exit on my own. So I was out quicker than you, but it felt a bit more exciting. But that last one, hands down, the best one.
Yeah, it was really good. Really good. I really enjoyed it. So, but yeah, it wasn't what it's cracked up to be, but it was a nice day out to get back together with you guys.
Quite
Say
honestly,
that, the last one was intense. It was so good.
I really enjoyed it. I love the HUD bit. I thought that was great. That just added something to it, just not having a clue. And having your legs grabbed, it's little things like that.
Yeah.
Anything could have been happening in that room. I'd love to take the hood off and see what it looks like.
Yeah, I reckon it would ruin all the illusion,
look,
Bobby. So
we've gone
it'd be
4
so
feet.
interesting.
We've just gone round in a circle on a rope. But yeah, I'm most disappointed about how flipping expensive it was.
£28.
Because great, yeah, exactly. Like great, it's 26 or something when you've got a half price ticket to get in, but then to spend 20 quid on those 3 mazes, and then another £8 to do that extra one when they've got rid of a scare zone as well. Just way too much.
Yeah.
I don't ever remember it being close to those prices.
No, it never used to be that much
That's
at all.
obscene. Like, to the point, I definitely wouldn't be spending that again.
Inflation, innit? Cost of living.
I don't agree
Well,
with that.
we say that, but then they're not doing that great, so they shouldn't be putting the prices up. They should be lowering them down to get more people to come back and actually appreciate it and enjoy
It's
it.
either that
It's
or
weird.
just get the people who are going to come anyway to pay more.
Speaking of not
Which-
doing great,
that's what we
Smiler was good today.
Trial was great.
Smile was awesome
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
Really
Pain
good.
free. It was wonderful.
Really enjoyed having that back. Really enjoyed having that back. And Nemesis as well.
And the new wooden coaster looks amazing.
the new
Oh
wooden
my
coaster looks
God.
incredible.
It's- I
SW8.
cannot wait. Anyway, if you want to see how good last year was, watch last year's video.
So good.
I remembered
Pee
the memory
yourself.
card for my my infrared camera last year, so we've got lots of that, and it looks great instead of the whole fuzzy mess that this might be.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I don't know, I think it'll
Memory cards. Do you know what threw me off? Having to decant an entire bottle of Carex soap into another bottle just so I could take a plastic bottle
Did she keep
to a ticket booth. Did you not see how many bottles they had behind that counter?
so it's basically.
She had a pile of Kellogg's vouchers and a pile of chocolate vouchers, and then a box full of plastic Carex bottles, and some of them still had soap in.
So recently I've got Virgin and I've been watching these documentaries about hoarders,
Okay.
and like it sounds like you're describing a hoarder's house.
Yeah. Plastic bottles. Sort that out, Alton Towers or Carex. Anyway, eat your fiendish fancy, Reg, and let's go home.
Let's do this.
See you next year.
Got a medal.
Maybe.